Bergen. We are in beautiful Norway, Bergen, Norway. Our road trip has begun. Views descending into Bergen were pretty great, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Solid views. Reed is currently at the helm. He is our driver for the trip, probably. Reed, how's the car?
It's great. Beautiful petrol machine. A plug-in hybrid, some electric boost, regenerative braking, all of that noise.
Yeah.
But yes, full-sized Swedish-made vehicle.
Swedish-made, yeah. Rental car process went way better than we expected. We were getting ourselves hyped, ready to make sure we get a petrol car. But the first thing she said was, do you guys want an XC90 instead of XC60? And so we were like, sure. And I think that's when Reed was just like, petrol, right? And she was just like, yeah, petrol. So that went well. New country unlocked for everyone in the car, for all three of us. None of us have been to Norway. So yeah, the whole process was pretty smooth, and we are on our way to Flåm and our Lærdalsøyri, which is where our Airbnb is, and grab some dinner and some good views on the way.
The drive from Bergen Airport to Flåm was around 2.5 hours and felt pretty painless. We had the mindset that we were going to stop every time we saw something cool, or if there was a cool viewpoint or waterfall or things like that. However, the views were good, but it was nothing compared to the views north of Flåm when we were heading to Gerianger Fjord. We did end up making a couple stops.
First stop on the road trip, Tvindefossen Waterfall. Just drove for maybe an hour and a half. Saw this waterfall on Google Maps. Thought it'd be good to shake the legs out a little bit. We have just arrived in Flåm, getting our first glimpse of the fjord, Sognefjord, narrow fjord. Obviously we got plenty of activities planned for tomorrow. Today, just take in the sight, get some dinner, pick up some stuff for tomorrow, and head to our Airbnb. That was a B. And head to our Airbnb. Definitely a little bit chilly, but not too bad. Just glad the sun's out for this view.
After dinner in Flåm, we headed up to the Stegastein Viewpoint, one of the most popular viewpoints not only in Norway but really in the world. To get up, we had to climb a lot of elevation in the car, which required some crazy switchbacks.
We are at the famous Stegastein Viewpoint. It's one of the viewpoints that's plastered all over the tourism websites. This is what it looks like. Seems like a little walk out. You can see yourself over the cliff. Out on the little boardwalk. Someone's got a Mavic flying. Yeah, pretty insane. Wow, look at that.
Oh, she sent a picture of us getting married. That's funny.
You can see the village all the way at the bottom.
This was by far one of the most beautiful views I've seen in my life, especially with the sun kind of setting. You can see the way the sunlight shines off the rocks in the distance. Now there are two ways to get from Flåm to Lærdalsøyri. There's a tunnel, which is a bit more of a straight shot and a little bit quicker, or you could go over the top of the mountain. Going over the top provided for some really incredible views as well. We'll be back up here as we're going on a hike tomorrow, and the trailhead starts from up here.
Currently just made it to Lærdal, where our Airbnb is. Checked into the Airbnb, now we're just walking around. Such a very nice and quaint village. Pretty cool. This is just documenting my journey. Little Airbnb tour. We got the living room. Nice little fireplace. Got the kitchen. Washer. Reed's room through here. And then Bosco and I are up these stairs. We each get a room. Steep stairs. It is currently the next day, 6 a.m. in the morning. We got a packed day ahead of us that starts with a hike up Mount Prist. So check out these drawings within the Airbnb. These are drawings of our local village. Very nice. Not a bad view. Got some sheep on the side. Literally above the clouds right now. Pretty sick. We are currently at the Mount Priest hike parking lot, and our hike has begun. The streets are saying this is a pretty steep hike, at times technical, quote unquote, but not too long, 3 miles, should be 2,000 feet of elevation. And hopefully some pretty good views at the top. Already some pretty good views. However, the main view is blocked by this cloud right now. We got a ways to go. All the way up there, it seems. We got company. Hello. I think we're almost at the top. Marine layer still out there. Hopefully it's passing through. You can barely see. Can't even see where we started from here. Yeah, you're pretty cooked if you fall off from here. Start all the way down there. Well, boys, we sure damn made it. Oh, soft ground up here.
Might have to wait a little bit for the sun to do its thing.
Yeah. Very foggy out right now. We'll wait a bit. Hopefully the marine layer clears up. We can see a good view and then head back down. Mount Priest, sorted. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's gonna clear up. I think we're gonna stay for a few more minutes, 10, 15 more minutes, and then make our way back down. It's a pretty technical, steep, downward trek, so just gonna put away the camera, and we'll probably see you next at the Fjord Sauna, which is well earned, well deserved. Should feel pretty good. Currently on the descent. Seems like we made it just under the marine layer, and we have finally been blessed with some views. Absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable views. Really. One of the best views I've seen. Soaking in the last minutes of this view before heading down. Just can't get over it. finishing up our hike now. I'll pull up the Strava right here. Honestly, got pretty lucky that the visibility cleared up on the descent. But honestly, if you're doing this hike, if it's clear any part of the hike, you should be in for some pretty good views. Definitely would recommend. It was one of the best views of the fjord. Well, I mean, I haven't seen them all, but I think so. We're gonna get back in the car, head down to Flåm, maybe try and get some food before we have our sauna session. These are our fjord saunas. Pretty good view.
Now these sauna cold plunges were some of the most fun I've had on the trip. It's great that there's an activity so rooted in Scandinavian culture that also allows you to enjoy the view you had. Now the saunas were tough for sure. They're hot, like really hot. I could feel my nose hairs kind of burning up from all the heat. And the water was super cold, very crisp. Only 2 of us made it the full cycle of 20 minutes in the sauna, 5 minutes in the cold, Reed and I. The first time in the cold was surprisingly the least difficult. The second and third time for me, for some reason, my hands and my feet, my extremities, got really cold and I just had to hold onto the railing for a little bit and my body was able to kind of adjust and cope with the temperature change. But as many of you know, this is super good for your health and your recovery, getting that heart rate variability. We ended up doing some sort of sauna cold plunge on 3 separate occasions on this trip, 2 out here in the fjords and 1 in Oslo. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun and I highly recommend it to anyone that comes up here.
Sauna is done, feeling good, ready for the cruise. What do you think? How's the sauna?
Sauna was good. The fjord water was very cold. Very cold.
How long did you last in the water?
Oh,
time in
30
water.
seconds each trip, so 30 times 4, about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's pretty good.
Yeah. We got our stuff laying out in the sun to dry. Hopefully they'll be dry when we get back to the cruise.
And
Hopefully they'll still be there.
Yeah,
Yep.
here and dry. They could be dry, but not here. That would be a loss.
Or it could be wet and also not here, which is
That would be
gross.
a double L. That would be actually.
If someone wants to take
Would you rather have it be
wet
gone
clothes
or wet and still here?
wet and still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe on the last day you can just swipe it.
Reed, how are we feeling?
Oh, pretty good. A little tired. I need another cappuccino, Americano, flat white something.
Not a bad idea. Train museum?
I hit the train museum. It is complimentary.
It's small. I went in.
Is it what do you mean
I mean,
complimentary?
it's literally in the back of a gift shop.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's fine. That's kind of cool.
All right.
There's
There you
a
go.
train car inside there.
Now this electric cruise ride pretty much capped off our day here in the fjords. The cruise was operated by Norway's Best and was a 2-hour journey from Flåm to Gudvangen. At Gudvangen, we opted to take the 15-minute shuttle bus back to Flåm since we didn't want to take another 2-hour electric cruise ride back. And honestly, after an activity-packed morning, this was the perfect way to spend our afternoon. We were able to just chill around and enjoy the beautiful sights and views of the fjord.
It is time to say goodbye to Lærdalsøyri and head up to Gerianger. But first, we're gonna make the 4-hour drive. But I think first thing we want to do is get some breakfast, find some breakfast.
Now, part of this drive was hopping on a ferry. And what's cool is that this ferry is a part of the highway. You could see there, like, to continue on this road was through this ferry. That was the only way to connect one part of the road to the next part of the road. Now, we got pretty lucky as one was boarding right when we got there. But there's ferries every 20 minutes and the journey probably lasted 15 minutes in total. Afterwards, we made it to the Sognefjord Museum, which was a museum of cultural heritage
cafe in
of
there,
Norway and had a lot of Viking era houses.
$1 a pop.
To go in? You wanna? We are currently at the museum. Actually, the museum that Reed found when we were planning an itinerary. It just so happens that it's the nearest cafe, so I'm gonna get some breakfast here and check out the museum. Yeah, that's what she said.
I'll mark you. Fuck that.
He's locked in. Are you a good boy? Yeah. We are stopped here at this big ass glacier. Thought this would be a good time to introduce you guys to the car. We got the Volvo XC90, the finest Swedish engineering.
It's a good car. I drove one in high school and college.
Nice. How's the experience so far?
Very smooth ride, very responsive. Nice creature comforts inside.
Yeah. Very comfortable ride.
It's the model I had, the Mountain Diesel.
2 XC90s right next to each other. So yeah, like I said, this is next stop after the museum. Supposedly it's a glacier, but obviously we're visiting it in the middle of summer. So we'll see how much ice we actually get. I think it'll be more like a lake. We are currently on our ascent towards Gerianger. We're climbing pretty high up, which means there's lots of viewpoints. This is a waterfall, also on the way to Gerianger.
After the waterfall, we went up to Dalsnibba Viewpoint, one of the most popular viewpoints of Gerainger Fjord. It was also a different perspective, getting to see the fjord from up high versus down below.
No, sorry. Phillies first.
You're fine, you're fine. Got the trot car, mussels. That was it.
Pretty good. Well, I just had a cauliflower, I think.
Potatoes are good.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. Today is August 27th. It is our last day out in the fjords before we head back to Bergen. We do have some activities planned for today. First, a sauna and a cold plunge, of course, and then we have a rowboat tour as well. I just woke up, just got ready. The boys are still waking up and getting ready, but just wanted to show you guys this incredible view. It is absolutely stunning from our balcony. Towards there is Gerianger, the town. This is our view. Here's the sauna of choice for today. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a dip in the fjord type of situation. Maybe just be a bucket today, bucket with a view.
What do you mean?
I had a bad feeling it wasn't gonna open.
Pretty nice. Your hands and feet just get so cold. What do you gotta say? Suit it up.
Yeah.
Let's go out on patrol.
Wildlife fishermen.
Let's go. Front row, front row. Oh, it's a straddle situation.
So you guys can just sit whenever you want here in the front. Okay, how many persons you are?
Now, the ribboat tour was a lot of fun, especially since we got to go pretty fast, but it was pretty pricey for what you got. The whole trip was only 45 minutes. It was worth it to see the Seven Sisters and some of the other waterfalls, but there might have been a better way to get out on the water. Nonetheless, it was still enjoyable, and this pretty much concludes our activities out in the fjords. After this, we went back into Bergen. So stay tuned for those vlogs. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more of this content, and I will catch you in the next video.
So guys, as you see on the right side of the waterfall, there are some old buildings, right?
Yeah.
So that's the old farm of the waterfall. The waterfall.